When I uploaded my video, can a care worker in the UK on a tier 2 visa study to become a nurse? Now, one of you awesome subscribers asked a question. Can you buy a house in the UK if you're a tier 2 visa holder? Now, guess what? I did my research and great news. Yes, you can. But be advised that a lot of lenders consider tier 2 visa holders high risk borrowers. Okay, but they are required, or you guys are required, if you're a tier 2 visa and you want to buy a house, to make available all this information. Okay, and then you can have a sit down and think if you really want to go through all of this. Now, permits me also to say here that this is not a competition. Why am I saying that, you may ask? Recently, rather, I've gotten a lot of questions based on this, and I'm like, listen, everything in life is do small. It is not a competition. If you must compete with anybody, compete with yourself. Okay, because when you buy a house, there are other things you need to also make payment for. All right, and if you want to know more about that, let me know as well in the comment section. So what are these things the lenders will require of you? Then do us a favor, watch this video with me to the very end as I'll be spilling all the beans. Hey, my name is Kesienaakwaraatie, a health and social care trainer. Hey to all of you, my returning subscribers and awesome mentees. Thank you all so much for your love and support thus far. Honestly and truly, it means a lot to me. Thank you. And hey, if you're just watching this channel for the first time or you stumble on it per chance, hi there, welcome to this family, okay, where we talk about everything care and how you can be the best version of yourself as a senior carer, a healthcare assistant, or a support worker. And how do you join this family? You smash the subscribe button. And guess what? It's free of charge. Okay? So smash the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up by liking the video. And don't forget to click on that all-important notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you, my dear, will be among the very first. Really connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Care by Kes. And I will most definitely I'll see you there. Okay, so let's get straight into the topic of today. Now, yes, you can borrow money, but some lenders have these requirements for you. Firstly, they want to know how long you have lived in the UK for. Some would want you to have lived in the UK rather for 2 years, others 3 years. So that depends on the lender. Okay, now they also want to know how much time you have left on your visa. Okay, now in making your application for your mortgage, you need to make available this information. One, proof of ID, which is your passport or your visa. Secondly, they want to have proof of your name and address. And this will be contained, or you should make submission rather, of these documents. One, your bank statements, okay? Because they will always have your name and address on them. You also want to make available your council tax payments, okay, for the current year that you're applying for a mortgage for. You also want to make available your bills, your utility bills rather. And by that, I mean, your gas, electricity payment, water bills, and broadband, and all of that, okay? You also need to make proof of income. And by that, they will require the past 3 months bank statements, from your bank. Make available proof of expenditure. And by that, I mean your monthly outgoings as a family, what you spend money on. Now, one of the key factors that lenders want to review whilst giving you this loan is that does giving you the loan represent a risk to yourself? And in this regard, they're going to review your age. Your age will be a factor to consider. If you are too old, then possibly not. Okay. They also want to look at how long you have been in the UK for, how long you have lived in the UK for rather. Okay. They also want to know, what is your current employment status? They also want to find out how many dependents you have. And most importantly, they also want to know how comfortably you can afford to make payments on time and in full. Now, another thing they want to look at is if you have a good credit track record. And for this, they're going to, check with credit agencies such as Xperia, Equifax, and TransUnion. They want to know if you pay all your loans on time, all your personal loans, your student loans, everything on time. Okay, and so therefore, if you have some problem with your credit score already, that might work against you. Now, furthermore, they also want to know, very crucial, the amount of the house you want to pay for, and if you have the deposit for that. Now, because you are a high-risk borrower, a resident in the UK, the deposit they ask for is 10%. But as a holder on the Tier 2 visa or a skilled worker visa, you'll be required to pay much more. It could range from 15% to 20 to 30 to 45%, okay, depending on the amount of the house you want to pay for. But here is one key thing rather I've come to realize: the more deposit you have, it helps you. Okay, now how long do you need to make that payment for? 25 years. If you really want to know what other charges you may need to spend or what other things you will need to spend or whilst you're trying to buy your house, leave me a comment in the comment section, like I said earlier, and I will get onto it. Now, I hope this information has helped somebody out there who is anxious to get a house and possibly have their deposit. Okay, so until I see you in my next video, guys, never you forget, always remember that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Over.